My name's Michael Field, and me and my friend have been working on a project called Voice of a Mountain for the last 2 years. And it's basically a documentary, a bit of a historical documentary about, it covers a bit of the Civil War in Guatemala through the eyes of these people who fought in it, and kind of asks the reasons, why did you fight, what were the conditions in your life that led you to fighting against your government, because that's what I was really interested in. So basically, for my major in school, I had to pick anywhere I wanted to go in the world and study something about that country, an issue within the country. And for one of my classes for school, I interviewed a Guatemalan lady, and she just told me a lot about her country and got me really interested. And so I went down to language school, and it was a rural language school, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, Guatemala, and this community of 33 families was about 30 minutes away, and I found out about that community through the people at the language school. And so I was down there alone at this point, and I go and visit the community and basically say, can I live with you guys for maybe 4 months and just write papers on your community, like interview about your stories, and work with you, help you pick coffee, mow lawns, whatever I can do. Yeah. Actually, me and Tyler had talked about doing a documentary about something we didn't know before I went down. I was like, this sounds like a great story. But then after being there for a while, I called him and I said, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to bring a camera in here. I don't know if I just want to invade their lives and kind of take from them in that way, Yeah. And but I was like, come down anyway, we'll have fun, bring your camera in case we want to do something. And then from that time when I called him until he came, I just started thinking about it more and thinking about the fact of, well, maybe we could show the video to raise money for scholarships for the kids, because so many of them don't, they can't go to school because their families are poor and they have to work instead of go to school. Just talking to them, a couple of them have said, like, we have land, but land isn't the solution to our poverty. And I thought that was really, really, just had a lot of wisdom from them, of just saying, like, we really wanted land, we desired land, we were thirsting after land. Now that we have it, we realize this isn't the solution, but the education of our children is the solution to our poverty. Sure. The thing that caused most of them to fight against the government was just extreme discrimination and extreme poverty, and just the fact that Guatemala has like one of the highest gross national products in Central America, and the biggest disparity between the rich and the poor. And so it's like you have a lot of money going in there, and all it's just like stopping at a certain point and not going down to everybody else. So most of them were fighting out of poverty, out of seeing massacres happen around them. And I think there was just a real kind of theme going through Central America at that time of revolution, of change, of wanting things to be done differently, The reason that there were massacres during the 80s is the whole campaign that happened was the government said, okay, the support of these guerrilla groups are the indigenous people or the poor people of the country. Like, if we take those people out, then they have nothing to stand on. We just want to raise awareness for what has gone on down there, for what is going on down there, and just the social justice issues that are involved, basically, about the fact that the gap between the rich and the poor in this country is just incredible, and the discrimination that still goes on towards the indigenous population is crazy. And we just want to raise money, basically. We want to go to colleges and show this and say, this is this community, and we're going to try to help send their kids to school, and we want to help buy them some more coffee, coffee trees, so they can sell more coffee. So that would be the best case, is that it would just be something, a tool that brings awareness, and a tool that can raise funds to help develop the community long term.